Hello YouTube, and welcome to another DBTGamer special. Today's DBTGamer special is going to be a quick look at a board game expansion that I just got this evening from Grey Fox Games. This is the War of the Worlds Irish Sea expansion. This is the only expansion that's available for the War of the Worlds A New Wave game, and it's quite small and compact. So let's have a quick look through this. First things first, there's this nice little card, which is just a label mostly, but it's got some nice artwork. Then there's a rule book, which we'll get onto later. I always like to keep the rule books till last because they're the most complicated part, but there's also some nice pictures in here. I have looked at this beforehand, quickly skimmed Reddit. It doesn't sound too complicated. It adds some nice elements to the game to make it a bit more fun. You get some player tokens. There's 8 of these in total. 5 for the Martians and 3 extra for the humans. And 3 wall tokens. Yes, there's a wall card for the Martians, which sounds really good because most of the Martians cards are based on destruction and building stuff. This just gives the Martians a bit more defense so that it slows down the humans a little bit more. And there's also like a toxic territory as well, which I'm looking forward to showing off because that's one of the artworks really good on that card. And there's also some demolition tokens so that you can blow up the Martians' wall as well, and some anti-aircraft defenses as well, which gives gives the humans a way to attack the Martians' spaceships, which is also really good, from what I can understand. This is the expanded board. And it's, as you can see, it's Ireland. So, yep, that's cool. Not too big. There is a playmat which you can get as well, which combines both the main board and Ireland together. And it did look nice, but it was another $15, and I didn't really feel like spending any more money on this game because it is a good game and I've had a lot of fun with it, but I just didn't think I needed the playmat. But this is good as well. There's also a little contents card which explains what you get in it. 1 game board, 1 rulebook, 9 human cards, 3 tokens for humans, 5 alien tokens, and it's just a load of gubbins, like 2 players. Apparently 45 minutes to play. My experience, this game is more than likely about an hour. 45 minutes, I suppose, if you knew the game well and both players knew what we're doing. Anyway, on to the cards. First, I'm going to bring out the human cards, because the Martians are a bit more exciting, I believe. Throughout the game, when I've played it, most of the times the humans have won, which is true to the canon of the book and most of the movies. But I did play against a friend from Sheffield, and she actually managed to get the humans to lose because she did too much damage and got too strong too fast. So it is possible to win with the Martians, you just need to do it quick. Anyway, first things first, you've got this Ocean Liner card, which is quite expensive, but it allows you to move your civilian tokens into Ireland, and they can benefit from the island bonuses, which I'll talk about later. So there's 2 Ocean Liner cards. There's the anti-aircraft guns, which can do more damage to the Martians, so you can build those. And then there's the reinforcements, so you draw an extra card from the supply deck, or you can place 1 civilian token from discard into any. Oh, that can revive something. Okay, that's a revival card. That's very powerful. But it does cost 7, so it's quite. And here we go. This is the demolition card. This can blow up Martian buildings and the wall. So yeah, there's a couple of those as well. And I'm gonna struggle pronouncing this one. The Grukas? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Grukas can move civilian tokens around and do a damage. So you just hit them and then run away. So yeah, that's human cards. That came with the expansion. And now on to the Martian cards. The Martian cards are as follows. First things first, you've got the Toxic Territory. I really like this one. Not because of what it does, the artwork. It's got the famous red weed from the novel and the the 2005 movie and also the musical version. So yeah, nice reference there. It just does damage to one adjacent region, and you can also burn it to do other stuff as well. It's quite cool, that one. Artwork and effect. It only costs 4, so it's not too expensive to buy. You get 2 of those. As carrier, you can move tripods to Ireland. That's quite useful because tripods, most of they're bound to land, but this you can move them across land regions. That's really good. That lets you move up to 2. Energy bank, this just gets you more energy. You can also burn it for 4, which can really help. You got this freeze card. Personally, I think it should be called the freeze ray. It just freezes humans in place. You can do more. You can kill humans off either 1 or you can kill 2 off with it if you burn it. Here's the wall card I mentioned. You protect your buildings so that humans can't attack things. And that's it. Now, who bought the Kickstarter edition of this game? There are some extra cards if you bought the Kickstarter, like little bonus cards, but I haven't got any of those because they're pretty hard to find. I didn't do the Kickstarter for this game, but I'm pretty happy with the cards. They look fantastic, and they also sound quite interesting, and they'll add more fun to the game. Next, onto the new game board itself. Right, I've been looking at the rulebook for this, so I'm going to quickly go through this. If you move a civilian token to the top half of the board in Ireland, you get 1 gold each turn, which is really useful. And if you move a civilian to the middle place, it doesn't really grant any bonuses, but it can help you run away from the Martians. And if you move civilians to the bottom area of Ireland, you get 1 defense for all your vehicles on the board. So normally your vehicles have 1 health, but if you get a person here, your tanks are all of 2 health straight away. If you have the tank factory build, your tanks could all have 3 health. That's just a really nice, helpful expansion for this mostly benefits the humans. So the board part anyway. Next, let's go on to the rulebook. So I'm going to quickly show off this. It's very nice. The explained and detailed and coloured. Explains all the new expansion stuff that he got. I have been looking around YouTube and very few people have gone through this expansion, so I'm hoping that this video will gain some traction because not that many people have gone through this expansion in this much detail. Try my best to show things off here. I'm looking forward to playing this tomorrow night and testing it out because I am part of a board game group and we meet at least 2 times a week. It's nice to show all the cards in the back of the book as well and explains them very thoroughly and all the different land regions as well. It's a very simple and compact expansion, and it was only about $15 from what I remember. Overall, it's a pretty good expansion, and it's pretty good value for money, and I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of this game and you're already enjoying it and you want to play more of it. Okay, on to the next expansion that I bought. I bought some plastic playing pieces. This is the new expansion. This cost me over $15. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue buildings there for the Martians themselves. Just makes the board look a little bit more excited, a little bit more three-dimensional. I also got 8 human buildings and other nice stuff. I got 3 human tanks. I'll just quickly show these off. They've got a nice weight to them. They're all plastic and they're quite nicely detailed. And there's also 2 Thunder Childs. They're quite nicely detailed as well, and they're got a decent weight to them. And they're blue, so you can tell that they're water-based crafts. Well, kind of like a bluey grey, I suppose. Yeah, overall they look good. You could paint these, but the human ones, they're mostly alright, I think. The Martian ones, they're sort of like a grey-white colour. These, I think I might get some paints out and just customise them a little bit. Tripod looks good, though. And also, we've got the Martian flying saucer, which also looks good. So, yeah. Anyway, I think it's time I close this video. because I wanted to keep this one as short, quick as possible. Overall, I am pretty happy with what I bought here. This was pretty good value for money, and I'm looking forward to playing this. I might make 1 or 2 more War of the Worlds board game videos. I was thinking about recording like a play session with the game, like a special long hour video. I'll have to see if I can work that out. And I was also thinking about recording like a full review of the board game itself and giving some of my personal thoughts on it. Anyway, thank you for watching this special on these 2 War of the Worlds, the New Wave expansions. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.